Hello and welcome to Storengy UK's second video showcasing its new commercial system. Today we're going to look at the two different types of additional capacity that you can acquire on top of your base rights on the site. These are unbundled capacity and ULI or interruptible capacity. They're always shown on the right hand side of the home page. What we can see here looking at unbundled capacity is that there is quantities of unbundled capacity available for the next few days. There was some available on the 17th, but that looks like it's been sold as there's no longer any available. And down here in the ULI section we can see within day the quantity of ULI that's available and day ahead the quantity of ULI that's available. So if we want to purchase capacities, then for unbundled capacity we'll need to use the unbundled capacity screen. That can be reached by clicking here or here. So there's next to nothing available in withdrawal tomorrow, and we are in within day, and we are in a withdrawal state. So let's buy some for the days following. So if I click on unbundled capacity, as you can see we've actually purchased some injection capacity tomorrow and the day after, so let's add a little bit more to this. There. So we are, in this instance we're in injection. We're going to purchase an additional 5 gigawatt hours at a price of 0.7 and 0.65 pence per therm. So I'm going to add that to this contract. I only have the one contract, by going down to here, requesting a quote. So this tells me the exact quantity that I will be charged, and down here we have the overall total. If I want that capacity, then I just click on purchase. So we have at this point bought the capacity and it is available to us. So if I go to tomorrow and view our nominations, we can see our previous nomination was 25 gigawatt hours. Our new capability for tomorrow is 30 gigawatt hours, so I will just correct my nomination to match and nominate. One of the future changes that we have in mind is to actually add an additional screen between the purchase button and the nomination screen, allowing you to nominate to the maximum on any capacity that you have added. That won't be available in the first release, but we hope to be able to add it soon after. So if I switch to here, following day again, here we see I've got 30 gigawatt hours available. So I'm going to adjust my nomination. And nominate it. So there we are, we've purchased unbundled capacity and we have nominated it. We don't force the nomination of unbundled capacity. You could be buying it further in advance than day ahead. Positions may change, so what you're paying for is the capacity and the rights to move that gas. We don't insist that you use the capacity, that's entirely at your discretion. So just one final thing to point out on the unbundled capacity screen. What we can see here, as well as what's available, is what I have purchased in total on those days. Okay. So let's go back and look at ULI. So on the front screen again, down here we can see that within day we have a quantity of ULI available for withdrawal and injection. We are withdrawing, so at the moment we have a 22 gig nomination for ULI. I think we'll need to increase that within day. And we do also have some capacity available for injection tomorrow, so we shall nominate that as well and hope we get it. So Yuli works in a different way to unbundle capacity. Particularly within day, you will want to do this quickly. So rather than purchasing capacity, the nomination is what drives the price. So we are purchasing Yuli at 0.65 pence per therm at the moment. I've got 22 gig nominated. Let's make that 30. So at the point that I nominate, I purchase the capacity. There we go. However, as this is interruptible capacity, at the end of the day, you will only be charged at 0.65 pence per therm, in this example, for the total quantity flowed. So if you are cut back, you will only pay for the quantity flowed. Also, if you nominate down from this position, as long as you're not reversing your flow, then you will be charged for the quantity flowed. So we said we were going to do that for today, and for tomorrow we shall go in. Now, nominating Yuli day ahead works slightly differently. If you are nominating before 5 PM, then the nomination is not guaranteed until 5 PM when it's checked and calculated. So I am going to say that I want 40 gigawatt hours in injection on this day. So at this point, because at the moment it's about midday, I'm not committed to that 40 gigawatt hours. I can still nominate it down, and I can still nominate it down even after it's been allocated to me. However, until 6 o'clock, I don't know the exact quantity that I will receive. A calculation will be done and an allocation will be made at 6 PM. This will modify this quantity if other customers have nominated firm rights in the meantime. You will receive an email to notify you of any cutbacks if you've been configured as a user that receives email, and also down here in the scheduling notices on the front screen, a cutback will be shown if Yuli is cut back. So that was a very quick example of how we nominate or purchase capacity. I hope it's been useful. Please feel free to send any comments to the commercial team at Storengy UK, and I hope to see you for the next video.